Hello YouTube, Intuitive Edge. So I want to do a follow-up video on the Judge Kavanaugh. I did watch and pay attention to, on Friday, to the testimony and the hearings, and I'm sure a lot of other people were too. And in light of the craziness that happened Thursday and Friday, I want to take a look at this. So I've already shuffled up the cards, so I'll go ahead and cut the deck, and we will get started. So I'm just going to do a regular spread, or just what I'm going to look at is this new FBI investigation. I'm wanting to know basically what will the outcome of that be? What will they find? I'm just going to lay out a few cards here. Okay, so with the first card, the King of Wands upside down, this just tells me that the situation with Mr. Kavanaugh being back under the microscope again, back under that investigation, it's crossed by the High Priest card, which is, this is going to be looking at whether things conform to standards or normals. They're going to be looking at his patterns, and they're going to corroborate or try to corroborate his story with hers. Make sense of that. But it's got this is like being part of the club or confirming things on the inside. I'm going to lay a few more cards out. Hopefully that'll make more sense as we go. I'm going to lay a few more out after this. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is a messenger card. This is on what we know. And this is like things kind of grinding to a halt and feeling like they're stalled. And that very much is the feeling with this nominee and nomination keep being delayed and put off. That does keep happening. This is kind of what's led up to this, and this is a risk card. This is someone taking a calculated risk, kind of putting things out there. This feels like you're tossing your, I don't know how to describe this. It's like you're throwing your dice out, and you're going to see how they roll, but you're taking a risk when you do that at the casino kind of thing. It's like this is a risk, but a calculated risk, but it's like putting everything out there. And this feels like this was kind of rushed, like it was hurried, this calculated risk. And this feels like related to her testimony. This is in the position of what's led up to this, and what led up to this is her testimony, and it feels like it was rushed. It was a calculated risk to put that out there. We've got another messenger, and this is an aggressive energy. This is somebody who's got a lot of like a vehemence or an aggression, and it's aggressive toward okay, I got things coming in my head. My mouth isn't keeping up. I've got like abortion like coming out of my mouth. When I look at the High Priest, it made me think of the church, and I just see like the seething anger at the church, and I heard abortion. Like this has to do with abortion, and probably because Judge K is pro-life, anyway, I won't get into that. There's some other stuff that I've read in the news I may do readings on that a little later once I corroborate things for myself a little bit. But just the pro-abortion activity that is happening behind the scenes that's kind of fueled this, and just this rage, this feeling of rage at the church, like just hate. And because Judge K is Catholic too, I think he's just taking a lot of heat that maybe is projection more than anything. But that feels really strong to me. Okay. But, all right, so the FBI investigation, though, it's going to wrap up quickly. I don't think it's going to take more than 4, I just saw 4 days. They're going to be wrapped up fairly quickly with that investigation. Now, this is going to bring up some I want to say, this is a card of innocence. It is on the reversal. So I'm wondering if there's something about that innocence either delayed or coming out. Let me see what we've got in the environment. We've got the 6. The 6 of Pentacles is a card of give and take. Now, to me, this card is on the reversal, meaning somebody's going to be giving back something. Somebody was. It can also mean an exchange of money that is. Well, I don't know if that means that here. But it can mean an exchange of money. But if this feels like somebody's having to give something back, walk something back, take something back, taking something back. On the hopes and wishes, we've got a really nice card there with the 3 of Cups. And we've got the 10 of Cups on the outcome. So I'm thinking that this is going to end quickly. There's going to be a word or two about someone's innocence. But there's a little. It's on the reversal, and it's in the position of what, either the FBI or Judge K, since he's the target of their interview or their investigation. But there's something about innocence with that. And then somebody having to give back something. I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll get more clarity on that. But then we've got, like I said, the really nice card in what people are hoping for is probably that this will come to a good resolution. And it does feel like that there's some good energy on this investigation. It feels like it will kind of clear some things up regarding his innocence, or not. I mean, that's what it's aimed at. It's going to clear some things up. Yeah, I think it's because he's the accused. It's like this is indicative of that accusing on him. And I think what this is saying is it may exonerate him with the innocence card being there. And then we have underneath the 10 of Pentacles, underneath. This card feels to me, when it's upside down especially, that there is some kind of scheme or something to do with money going on behind the scenes. Like somebody's being paid or given money, or there's some sort of backdoor something with testimony. But something isn't quite right with it. And it feels like there's more to I'm sensing, Dr. Ford, that there's possibly something more with her family, maybe ties with her family. Maybe family might be interviewed along with this. I mean, they may need to get to the bottom of this story, so I don't know if she's going to be if her family's going to become involved, or they might be looking into her history or her family. But I'm thinking that she might be kind of interviewed, or at least they're going to look, if the FBI is going to do a good job, they're probably going to look at her as well as him to get to the bottom of this particular story. So they're probably going to be looking into her family. And there may be some interesting things that they find there, I'm guessing, as to why that is coming up. But regardless, I think that I do think that there's some innocence that will come through with all of this. And it does have the nice Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is reversed. Generally, that the Ten of Cups is generally a positive card, either way you look at it. And the reversal can just mean it may not be a glowing, happy outcome, but it may be a fair outcome. So I think that Judge will be okay on the other side of this. That's my guess. So we'll see what happens. All right. Thanks for stopping by. If you liked it, leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.